Hi everyone, this is Dee Marley again with the Historical Fiction Company and our HFC book reviews. Today's review is a little bit lengthy one, so I just wanted to prepare everybody ahead of time. This is the Diomedeia by Gregory Michael Nixon, and while it's a quite lengthy book, this is also a quite lengthy review, so we beg your patience. Even the most cursory glance at the CV of Gregory Michael Nixon reveals a person with a long, amassed, and often esoteric-sounding background in academia, research, and writing. He most certainly reveals a flair and passion for the period in question, that of the collapse of the civilizations of the Bronze Age and the uncertainties that follow on from it. Opinions vary wildly as to the cause and nature of the sudden collapse of the Bronze Age in the 13th century BCE, but it is generally agreed that it was swift, disruptive, and brutal, caused by a number of factors such as natural disasters and climate change, the incursions into the eastern Mediterranean and beyond by a mysterious confederation of sea people into a long-established but now crumbling empire and civilizations in Anatolia and the Middle East, and, for example, changes in metallurgical technology, the widespread production and usage of iron. This particular debate continues to rage in academic circles. The central figure of Nixon's stirring tale is that of the Greek hero Diomedes, now a primary leader of the previously mentioned sea raiders. Diomedes is one of the principal figures in the Iliad of Homer and the recently finished Trojan War. He is one of the finest warriors amongst the Greeks, noted for both his bravery and, like Odysseus, his cunning. He had led the fleet of 80 ships to the war with Troy, being a suitor of Helena of Troy herself, and even wounded the god of war Ares. We first meet him here, joining up with a party of very mixed and multilingual raiders and pirates in Anatolia, and on a collision course with the expiring Hittite Empire. It is to this little-known and rarely reported period of world history to which Gregory Nixon turns his attention. He does this with the finely attuned eye of an expert and with a painstaking attention to detail in an exciting and very long adventure that both blends myths and facts, where the latter are available, of course, and contains a whole series of fascinating insights into the human condition in a period of extreme flux and swift, catastrophic change. For the assistance of the interested reader, Nixon has provided a full set of maps and extensive glossary of names, locations, and deities, which is invaluable. The reader is strongly advised to make full use of these. The Hittites and those around them lead lives that are governed by a bewildering plethora of gods and goddesses and entities. For the polyglot mongrel group of barbarian invaders who are about to fatally intervene in Hittite affairs, life is much more simple and less encumbered by the deities set above them. Much of the book is a strange mix of traditional rip-roaring adventure and often intense psychological musings on the nature of being. There is plenty here that reveals Nixon's deep knowledge of the civilization he writes about and the arcane esoteric of details of, for example, religious ritual. On occasion, perhaps, he tries the patience of the average reader. But, having said that, the book is rich in period detail, of clothing and weapons, for example, but he does occasionally become entrapped in various deep thickets of ancient theology and ritual. Diomedeia is a long and, at times, challenging and ambitious work into which the writer has painstakingly and lovingly poured a great deal of research. It is a blend of history and myth. It contains a wealth of detail and explores such themes as long-held religious beliefs in a time of cataclysmic change, loyalty, comradeship, and love in a complex plot that is forever twisting and turning. The Diomedeia by Gregory Michael Nixon receives 4.5 stars out of a 5-star rating from the Historical Fiction Company. Again, thank you for joining us today for another book review of the Diomedeia by Gregory Michael Nixon. Please stay tuned for more book reviews coming up this week. And as always, we'd love for you to click the subscribe button. And if you'd like to visit our website at www.historicalfiction.com, where you can see more book reviews and you can also submit your own historical novel. Thanks for joining us today and have a great day.